All right. So today I'm going to be talking about how to get leads and then also the correct way to set up your funnel. I'm going to be using this board right here. Steve, let me know if you can read this right here.
It's a little high. Well, yeah, I can read it.
Can you see that?
Yep, YouTube.
Okay. So here's the correct way you need to set up a funnel in order for things to work and in order for it to flow smoothly in order for you to generate well, not generate leads because you're gonna get the leads from them coming to the page, but this is gonna more show you how to convert those leads into sales at the end.
All
So
right.
first thing that you're going to want to do is have those YouTube videos because that's what's going to set you apart from everybody else.
Okay.
It's also going to allow you to brand yourself because no two people are alike. So there might be somebody that would buy from you that wouldn't buy from me simply because they like your personality more than they like my personality, even though we're going through or even though we may be talking about the exact same things. So you need to shoot videos about everything you do, and they need to show you in it so they can get familiar with your face and also get to know you a little better.
All
Uh,
right.
and from that YouTube video, in the description, you're gonna have a link that's gonna go uh, back to your blog or back to the funnel or whatever.
So,
But
so you wanted to go back to the blog post that is for?
yeah, well, and I'm just saying in general, but not every YouTube video has to go to the same place. But
Okay.
I'm gonna want the majority of them to, uh, and I'm gonna tell you exactly where each of them are gonna go here in a second. But you always want to make sure that in the description you you have a link for them to follow to go somewhere else to where it's only going to be showing your information because you got to remember on YouTube when people are on YouTube you'll have your video right here
Uh-huh.
and then on the side right here you're going to have a bunch of suggested videos
Right.
and these videos that are over here might not be your videos. And what YouTube does is they look at the stuff that's written in your description, the title of your video, and any tags that you make on the video to determine what videos are going to show up over here. So if you're doing a video on self development or anything like that, a bunch
Mhm.
of self development, or if you're doing videos on make money online, a bunch of make money online videos are going to pop up over here. So you always want to, in the description, have a link that's going to take them somewhere to where they're not going to be as distracted with other things because if they stayed on this page and, let's say they liked your video, but they wanted to learn a little bit more, you
Uh-huh.
know, what they're going to do is they're going to click on one of the videos that are going to be over here on the side. So you need to make sure that in your description you have a link going back to your blog or going uh, through to your capture page. Um,
Okay.
so once you have that in your video, you can say, at the end, hey, do you want to learn more about such and such? Follow the link uh, that's down below in the description. So if they are uh, interested in more information, they're going to do what you told them to do because they're not going to have to think about where they're going to go and search for that information. You've told them, hey, if you want to learn more about what I'm talking about, go to the description, click the link, that way you can learn more. So that's going to keep them from going to other people's videos that are going to be on the, the suggested videos on the side.
Right. I got another strategy I just learned.
Uh-huh.
Like it was what Michelangelo was talking about. He was saying that like you do like a content interrupt, like with your video.
Uh-huh.
Like at first you start out saying what it is, then you like cut the video off. You like, you know what? I can't share this information publicly on YouTube. I want you guys to come to my blog right now, and then you have on your blog another video, like a continuation.
Uh-huh.
And then he said you get more leads that way. Like you get more people to your thing because they want to know what you know.
Okay.
That makes sense. That sound
That,
good?
that's also a good suggestion. But
Okay.
from the YouTube video, if you're planning on using this video to capture a lead from YouTube, you're going to take them to your capture page. All right, and the capture page is the page, of course, that you're going to capture their email address.
Yep.
Uh, and the capture page needs to be as simple as possible.
Mm-hmm.
It just pretty much needs to have
I got a great one.
some writing
Mm-hmm.
and the little box to put in their email, and that's it. So if you're doing something on make money online, the first sentence will be are you struggling to make money? Do you wish you could do blah blah blah? Fill in the email, put your email address below, and I'll show you how to do whatever it is that you're showing them to do.
All right.
Uh, Also, another good thing to do on a capture page to get an email address is to offer something free. So, like if you have like a free PDF of something that might help them, you can look for that. And
How do you make a PDF?
uh, there's different programs that you can use, like Adobe um, is the main one. There's another site. I have to look it up here in a
Okay.
second. Sit down at the computer, but
Mm-hmm.
there's a site that you can go to convert web pages into PDFs. So
Okay.
let's say you made a blog post on something and you want to convert that to a PDF. You just put in the URL of the blog post, and the website makes a PDF of your blog post for you.
Oh,
Uh,
that's cool.
and in a second, I'll look it up and let you know.
Yeah.
But a good thing to do is to use something free that you can give them in order to capture that email address. But that's just one extra thing that they'll get by putting their email address in, and a lot of people don't like giving out their email address as it is. So if
Okay.
they're going to get something, they're more than likely going to put it in. Another thing on the capture, or as far as getting free PDFs, like let's say you're talking about make money online or something like that. If you wanted a PDF for that, all you got to do is go to Google and do a search for like make money online PDF. And if there's a site that's giving away or giving to its customers, a PDF for them subscribing, you can give that same PDF from them to them,
Oh.
as long as it's free. If it's a site that you have to pay to get that PDF, don't do that. But there are sites that give away like free PDFs, for subscribing or whatever, that you could use in your capture page as a way to get people uh, to get you their email address. And then
Okay.
from the capture page, you're going to be sending them to what's called a bridge page.
Uh-huh.
And the bridge page is going to be a page that's before they get to
Sales
what
page.
is that you're going to offer them.
Uh,
Let's say um, you're doing the make money online thing. They put their email address in, then
mhm.
they're going to go to the bridge page. And basically, what a bridge page is it bridges the gap between the capture page and the sales page. Uh, the, and it can be straight to the sign up form, or it can be to any of the affiliate videos that you have.
Okay.
But what you're going to want to do on this bridge page is thank them uh, for trusting you and giving you their email address, and then you're going to briefly tell them where they're going to go next. So and also tell them a little bit about yourself. So, you had this YouTube video where you were, talking about, whatever it was that you were talking about. And the YouTube video needs to be something that's going to be providing them value. It's not going to be you trying to sell them on the opportunity or anything like that. So think about what your target market uh, is struggling with, what problems they're having, and then that's what you're going to make the YouTube video about. So, if it's somebody trying to make money online, if that's who you're trying to target, then your YouTube video would be something about, how to build a business online. And then, you give them as, you know, probably about 3 minutes of value on how they're going to be building a business online, some of the things that they're going to need to do, and then at the end of the video you're going to tell them, hey, if you want to learn more, click the link in my description, um, and then they're going to go from the link to the that was in your description to the capture page. The capture page, you're going to agitate the problem that they have. Obviously, if they're trying to make money online, they're more than likely not currently making money online, or they're not enough money online. So you're going to agitate the problem by saying something like, are you struggling to make money online? Find out how I'm using this 3-step system to make money online. Just fill in your email address below. And so they put their email address into the capture page. And then once they do that, the capture page directs them to your bridge page. And, the bridge page is where you're going to introduce yourself, thank them for trusting you, thank them for putting their email address in, and
And that's a video.
yeah, the bridge page is going to be a pretty much almost exactly like the capture page, except you're going to have a video in it of you saying everything that I just went through.
Okay.
And then once you do that, then you're going to tell them what's going to happen next.
Okay.
They're already expecting to find out, whatever it is that you were offering up to them to get their email address. So now you're going to tell them, hey, I am a real person. Thank you. Now that you've got here, click the link below, and I'm going to show you, the system that I'm using and that my team has built, and you're gonna see, my friends, Dave Wood in it, and Lawrence Tam, and whoever else is in, this sales page that you're gonna be sending them to. So that way, you're basically slowly walking them through the process to where, they're not being taken to the capture page and then directly to a sales video, and
Yeah.
then wondering what's going on. They saw you on YouTube, then they went to a capture page thinking that this was your capture page,
Uh
and
huh.
them all of a sudden being taken to a sales video that you're not even in. So the bridge is going to bridge the gap between your capture page and then the sales video.
All right.
And And it doesn't have to be the sales video. It could be the actual sales page or
Mhm.
whatever. So once they're taken to the sales page, and if there's a video or whatever it is that you have on the sales page, they're not gonna be uh, they're not gonna get there unexpected, or they're gonna know exactly what they're gonna see on this sales page because you told them in the bridge page that you had before that. And another big thing on what all this is going to do for you is it's going to build trust with your prospect, because they watched your YouTube video, they liked what you had to offer, so they click the description. You told them that you were going to do something for them in the capture page, which you did, and they were taken to your bridge page. They saw you again. You told them exactly what was going to happen once they got to the next page, and that's what exactly happened. So this whole process right here just builds trust, so that when they do get to the sales page, they know exactly what to expect. They're not, confused about anything. They didn't, get to your YouTube video and get taken directly to a sales page or directly to an affiliate link or something like that. They know what's going on by you doing this process right here.
Okay, I
You
got a
know,
question.
yeah,
How long does that bridge video have to be?
just it's gonna be a short video, no
So,
more.
so like 1 minute, 2 minutes?
Yeah, no more than 3 minutes.
No more than okay.
It needs to be something that they're not gonna have to sit there and watch for a long time, because really all you're really doing is thanking them for getting that far and telling
Yep.
them what to expect next.
Okay.
You're not in the bridge video. You're not trying to sell them on what you have or anything like that.
All
You're
right.
just introducing yourself and telling them what's going to happen next.
Okay.
And then from there, once you do that, give me just a second. You're gonna you're gonna also take this video from YouTube that you have and put it in a blog post. So you're gonna have this video on YouTube, and you're going to have that same video on a blog post, and the title of both videos needs to be the same. So if the title on the YouTube video is how to build a business online, that needs to be the title of your blog post, how to build a business online.
Mhm.
Just embed that video into your blog post, and you don't have to write a bunch. Your YouTube video pretty much has everything you need to say in it, but if you want to put a brief description of the YouTube video on the blog post, you can do that. But you don't need to spend a lot of time creating a big long blog post for this YouTube video.
Oh, good.
Also, on the YouTube video and the blog post, make sure you do keyword research.
Oh yeah, keyword research.
That's one of the big important things, because we're doing this for a purpose. If you make these titles without doing some keyword research, there is a chance that it could be found, but more than likely you have a greater chance of being found if you do keyword research first.
Uh-huh.
If you're talking about building a business online, do some keyword research to see what people are searching for as far as building a business online, and then put that keyword inside the title of your video and of your blog posts, so that way you can build more more relevance for that video and for your blog post at the same time. And then too, the search engines like that because they like to see relevant keywords in the titles for whatever it is that people are searching for.
All right. So it's so how many searches does it have to be? Monthly searches?
Well,
Over 500,
for the
right?
YouTube video, um, it doesn't really have to be as narrowed down as how you do it for the blog post. You just want to find a keyword that has a decent amount of average searches, but doesn't have what's it called, high competition.
Okay.
And then also going back to the capture page, one thing that works real good on the capture pages to convert to getting emails is doing something like how to do XYZ without XYZ. So, you
Oh
know,
yeah,
how to build your business online without,
with a dirt cheap budget or something like that.
yeah, without cracking your budget or something like that.
Yeah.
That's another good thing.
Yeah, I made a I did a webinar on lead pages. Did you see that one?
I have not seen it
Yeah,
yet.
but they talked about all the things you just talked about
Okay.
with the
Uh,
capture page.
and then also on the bridge page, make sure you're keeping in mind that you want to try and relate to the prospect as well. So
Okay.
when you're talking about making money online or whatever it is that you're talking about, um, you need to try and relate to them. So you can briefly say, a few years ago, I was struggling and I was in the same boat you were. I was, doing searches on YouTube with, how to build a business. And then, I found this simple system that helped me out. And then that could be the end of the video on your bridge page after you tell them what they're going to expect on the sales page.
All right.
So then after you get all this done, you now have captured that person's email address.
And the sales video, is it gonna be like how your sales video is?
Uh,
Like
I
that or
be changing mine up a little bit. I'm gonna start using. We need to start using the for us. We need to start using the Empower Network funnel because tomorrow it's gonna be totally redesigned and it's gonna be a lot better than anything that we can come up with. Actually,
oh
uh,
wait, so it will have like a capture page and all that stuff for us already?
no. You're gonna use your own capture page. You're gonna
Okay.
use your own bridge page.
Okay.
Then from that bridge page, you're gonna send them to one of David Wood's videos, one of the funnel videos.
Okay, and that's like my what it called? Promotion funnel?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, it's in there.
Your promotion funnel.
Okay.
It's gonna be totally different tomorrow. The new promotion funnel is supposed to be live. So there should be only two choices for you to choose from, and
Okay.
one is going to be a short version, and the other one's going to be a longer version that goes through everything step by step. And
Okay.
I'm probably going to be using the longer version just because a lot of people aren't really familiar with network marketing and online marketing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use the longer funnel that breaks down everything step by step on why people need to be building a list and everything. Um,
I got one more question
yeah.
before you ever think that when everybody's blogging that it's gonna be like oversaturated?
No, because uh, really what people should be blogging about is whatever it is that they're passionate about.
Right.
So I was talking to somebody earlier, and I was telling them, even though we're marketing the same products, some people's blogs have nothing to do with building a business online and
Right.
teaching people how to make money online. There's people that are blogging that are only talking about their life events that are happening, or there's people that are blogging that are talking about uh, charity foundations that they're doing. So I don't think it's going to be oversaturated anytime soon.
Okay.
Because those people are going to get to those pages by doing, searches for, charity stuff, or, if somebody's talking about sports cars, for instance, they're going
Hmm.
to get to that page by that. And yeah, they might happen to see the banners on the side that talk about that, them building, making money online, but I don't think that
Okay.
it's ever going to get to that point, or at least not anytime soon. And then the next thing, after you capture their email, you need to use your autoresponder to start sending out emails. And your first email, um, again, you're going to just briefly touch base on whatever it is that you're trying to market, and tell them again a little bit about yourself. And then in that first email, you're going to have a link back to your bridge page.
Okay. I don't know. It's like personal uh,
So,
marketing form. Okay.
so again, on the first email, you're basically going to be thanking them, uh, telling them a little bit more of your story, and then sometimes people didn't have a chance to watch the video that was on the bridge page, and they may have exited out and had to go do something else.
Hmm.
So you want to link them back to your bridge page from your first email, so that they can go through the rest of that same funnel again.
Okay.
And then for email number two, uh, again, you're going to be giving them something of value. So if it was, you were talking about building a business, you're going to be giving them value that they can use, and then you're going to link back to the sales page this time.
So that sales page would be that promotion page or whatever.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. Because by now they should have already watched the bridge page, so you don't need to send them to the bridge page again. Now you're going to send them directly to the sales page.
Okay. Gotcha, boss.
And then also, you also need to try and build a relationship with the person as well.
Uh-huh.
So, put a question in there to find out a little bit about them, and see maybe why they haven't signed up yet. Say, this is the second video, and I see that you haven't signed up. Why is that? You could say something like that, because that's also going to help you in the future find out, some of the reasons why people aren't signing up straight from the funnel. Uh,
Okay.
Allow you to go back and change, whatever you need to change. If you start getting a lot of replies about people saying the same thing, like, if they're saying, I still don't understand about this blog, or I still don't understand about, such and such product, now that you need to go back, you look at your bridge page video or the YouTube video and figure out what it is that you need to change to answer some of those questions that you're getting feedback on from those videos.
Okay.
And then for email number 3, it's going to be a value. It's going to be a value-based email with a video. So the video doesn't have to be within the email. You can say, hey, I made this video for you and I thought it would help you in your business or whatever, but something that's going to be providing them value. And then you're going to have a link in that email that's going to send them to your YouTube page to watch that whatever video it is that you have for them for that day. So, and the reason why you're going to have a video in here is because you're gonna want to keep your face in front of them, and also that's going to allow them to get to know you a little bit better.
Okay.
And then from there, you can do, probably 2 more. Of the same thing. So you're going to have a total of five emails set up. You're going to have 2 up here. One that's going to link them back to the bridge page. The second one's going to link them to the sales page, and it's also going to provide them with something of value. Then number 3 is going to be a value-based email, but the value that you're going to give them is going to be within this video. So you're going to tell them what value or what it is that you're going to give them, but in order for them to get that, they're going to have to watch this video of you, giving whatever information it is that you're going to give them.
Okay.
And then the next 2 emails are going to be exactly the same as this one.
Okay, exactly the same as okay.
Yeah, not the same video, but
all right. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. As that one.
I got you.
And so that's pretty much how it needs to be set up. And then all this right here can be automated. And then just keep in mind as you're progressing, whenever in the future you make anything of value, whether it be a video or a blog post, you're gonna send that email out to them as well. But you're not gonna set that email up as being something that's automated.
Right.
So as you're building up, the blog post or the videos or whatever, then you'll be sending it out.
I got a question.
Uh-huh.
So like, am I saying like how they're automated? So that means like the first one that'll go on the first day, second one go on the second day, or do I do it like every other day, or can I do 2 videos in one day? 2 emails in one day, or?
For these 5, do it each day. So for the first day they get number 1, second day they get number 2, third day they get number 3, and then so on.
Okay.
And then now once you start building up this list, here's what you gotta remember. The majority of the time, it takes people 7 times for them to see your offer before they're going to make a decision to buy.
Okay.
So don't get discouraged thinking that, okay, I sent this person, these 5 emails, and they went through this funnel, and they still haven't showed signed up or bought anything, because
Right.
it takes people a while to get to know you before they feel comfortable um, with buying with you.
Okay.
So, just real quick, little marker. And what that's basically called is a timeline conversion. So any people that get in your list that don't buy, um, they're gonna get put in this timeline conversion. And this is basically just gonna explain to you what's gonna happen with all the people that are in your list that haven't bought.
Okay.
So probably at the end of the first month of them being in your list, you're gonna have about 50% of the people that subscribed either unsubscribe or just stop opening up your emails.
Damn.
Then, as the time goes on, some of these people in January will start signing up in February or maybe the beginning of March.
Okay.
So as your list starts building, you're going to start building momentum because you're going to have people dropping off, but you're going to have people that are staying on your list that like what you're talking about. They're
Mhm.
just ready to buy. So you're going to have people from January starting to buy in February, and then you're going to have people from February starting to buy in March. But also, you're going to have some of these people from January as well start buying from you uh, in March too, because you got to remember, like I was saying, it takes about 7 times for them to see your offer before they can make a good decision to buy. And not all your emails that you're sending them they're opening. Most of the time, only 20% of the people are going to be opening your email. So even though you sent the same person an email 5 times,
Uh-huh.
they've seen your offer 5 times. They've just gotten an email from you 5 times, and they may have only opened up 2 of your emails. So it's going to take that person another 5 emails of you providing them value and seeing your offer before they make a decision.
Okay.
So as the months start going by, you're going to start having more and more people signing up per month. And, that's kind of what I'm seeing right now. Uh,
Mhm.
a lot of people that joined my list when I first started marketing to them are just now, barely starting to sign up.
How big is your list?
I have close to 450, I believe. I haven't checked it today. I
And this is all from social media and stuff?
huh?
And this is all from social media?
Yeah, and I also about 200 of them came from I did a solo ad, which is basically I sent out an I paid to send out my offer to somebody else's list.
Yeah. How much did you pay? Because I paid 50 for mine.
Mine was quite a bit because I think it came to like a dollar per click, and I bought 800, so it was like 800 and something dollars. But it got me 200 more people to my list and
Uh,
2 sales, and then like I was saying, 50% of those people will probably drop off my list by the end of the month, that'll leave me with 100 people, and then so I have that 100 people now that are gonna stay with me. That
That's still a lot though.
get in front of them, 7 times, they're either gonna decide to unsubscribe from my list or they're gonna end up purchasing some products.
Okay. What's next?
Just a second. Also, another important thing, something that I need to work on myself too, is staying consistent. Um, so you need to figure out what days you're going to be blogging, um, and how many blog posts you're going to do a week. That way, your subscribers know, okay, he's going to be doing a blog post, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so I need to check his site, those days. If you do, a blog post Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then you take off a week, that doesn't look good on you, because at the end of the day, this is a business, and people are looking at you as if you're running a business, so you need to run it like a business would run it. You need to be consistent with what you're doing.
How many times will you be blogging?
I'm gonna get back to blogging every day. Um, I'm sorry, not every day, but Monday through Friday.
Um, you got a job or like this? Like you don't need a job.
I do have a job, but it's pretty similar to this stuff.
Uh,
I'm a internet director for an auto group, so
uh,
do the I do the same thing for them. I pretty much generate leads for I'm over 2 dealerships. I generate leads for 2 dealerships for car sales.
oh shit.
I set up their automated emails and stuff that go out. Basically, everything that I just showed you. It's a little bit different because you're not gonna sell a car online. People are gonna actually come in and look at it before they buy it because they're spending thousands of dollars. But the concept is basically the same thing.
Right. Okay.
And it's real easy, but it's real easy not to do it as well. So you just need to stick to it and keep doing what you're doing, and you'll be good.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think the hardest thing though is gonna be that YouTube video.
uh,
Cause that phone, cause my phone, like I'll make a video, then I'll try to post it on YouTube, and it'll take forever for that thing to load, cause it'll all say pending. So I think it's a network problem. So I just probably have to find a place with Wi-Fi.
how long are videos usually?
How long it be? About like 3 to 5 minutes, like tops.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Sometimes I get the same thing. I'll like make a video, like with these training videos. I'll make a training video, or whatever, and I'll upload it to YouTube, and it takes like an hour to upload, and then
Yeah.
it takes 30 minutes to process, and I have to wait for all that. That's why sometimes it takes me a little while to send y'all the training videos, because they're stuck processing, and I don't want to send them to you before they get done processing.
Right.
A
Anything else?
thing that's important, the reason why they talk about reading daily, and also surrounding yourself with successful people, is because you begin to learn different things. One of the huge things that I learned here recently is learning about people is more important than learning about your product.
About
I'm not saying that you don't need to learn about your product, but you need to learn more about people than what you know about your product, because that's who you're selling to. And if the different types of people and how to market to them and what you need to say to them, it makes selling to them really easy.
So you learned that from a book?
Yeah, yeah. I was what book was it that I was reading? There's two books that I'm reading right now. One is Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People in the Digital Age.
Yeah. Oh, Digital Age. That's
Huh?
what it said. It says because I got the book. I got that book right here.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good book. And then also, I'm reading Why Now is the Time to Crush It, Cash In on Your Passion. That one's by Gary Vaynerchuk.
Oh yeah.
That's a good book as well. Those are I've already finished the Dale Carnegie one, but well, I finished the Crush It one as well. What I usually do is I get the audio versions of the books.
Uh-huh.
I just listen to them as I'm driving or
How
as
you
I'm.
how you get the book? How you get the audio?
If you go to Amazon,
Uh-huh.
Amazon has like audio versions of books, and there's an app called Audible,
Yeah. Okay.
and I just do that.
How much is it a month?
There's no monthly fee. You just pay for uh, the book that you buy, and the books
Oh
are
shit! I thought you had. Oh, good.
yeah,
I'm gonna do that tomorrow.
yeah, yeah. So
I ain't
that's
gotta read no more. That's what's up.
what I do. Let me look at my notes real quick to make sure I didn't forget anything.
Yeah. Let me know everything, man. I'm writing all this stuff down. I just really hope. I just really want it to work, man. I'm ready to get out this life.
Yeah. And also one of the big things that they were saying is, you know, the amount of income that you're gonna make is gonna be determined by how much value you're putting out in the marketplace. So, if you're not making enough income, think of what you can do to help more people, because the more people that you help
Hmm.
by providing them with free information or whatever, um, it's gonna only help you.
You ever heard of T. Harv Eker?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, he said the same thing you said.
Yeah, and I guess let me put that on real quick. So do you have any other questions about anything right now that we can go over?
Let me see. Because basically, Facebook and Instagram. I really don't understand. So you're saying I need to have more than one account for Instagram in order to get a lot of leads from Instagram? You said what?
On Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I gotta have multiple accounts.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. And for Facebook, are you good at Facebook yet?
I really haven't used Facebook at all.
Oh,
Um,
okay. So
I've
maybe I got you.
I've went through training on it, but I haven't. I, the best thing to do is to find one platform that you're good at, and then master that platform.
Instagram.
Figure out what it is, which one that you like. If it's Instagram you like, stick to Instagram. That doesn't mean just totally neglect, everywhere else. You still
Yeah.
need to sharing stuff everywhere, but
I I found this good site. Yeah. Have you heard of it? It's called onlywire.com.
uh-uh.
What it says like it's like $10 a month, and you can put your Facebook up there. You can put your Twitter, pin like 40 different social media sites. And
Mm.
all you do is just post your link up there, and it will send it to all your sites for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like that's what I start doing for my blogs when I purchase it. My blog post, I'm just like just put it all up there, just like that.
Mm. Um, I'm gonna make sure that I'm not.
Hey Steve, what do you think is more effective, reading or listening to audios?
Um, well, I guess it kind of depends on the person. For me, listening to the audios is more effective just because I have a short attention span. If I was trying to read those two books, I would still be stuck on the first book.
Right, yeah. That's how I got.
But with the audios, I kind of instead of listening to music and all that, I just listen to one of the audio books, and it's a lot easier for me to pay attention to that than to read an entire book. But I mean, they still say that you need to try and read, at least 30 minutes a day as well too.
Uh,
So I still end up reading like 30 minutes, and I might read 30 minutes of, the audio that I listen to just to, get it in my mind a little bit uh, better. But yeah, you still need to do some reading.
so I can't avoid it. Yeah.
And they say that if you read for just 30 minutes a day for 6 months straight, that there is no way that you can not increase the amount of money that you're making. As
Okay.
long as long as you're reading stuff that has to do with, business and self improvement and stuff like that.
Okay. Oh shit, 6 months. Write that down. That's now a fact. 30 minutes a day. Shit.
And then also there's other people that are watching this too right now. Before I forget about them,
Oh,
uh, the capture page, the bridge page, all that stuff that we just went over in this video. Um, if you join our group, I'm going to be showing you over the next few days on exactly how to set up the capture page, exactly how to set up a bridge page, exactly everything that we went over. I'm going to go over in detail today. I just wanted to kind of prepare you on how everything needs to be set up and how it's going to go. So now that you know what we're going to do, now I'm going to start getting into everything specifically on how to build a capture page, how to build a bridge page, how to link everything together. If you don't know what a blog is, I'm going to be going over all that as well. So, for everybody that's watching that right now that isn't in with the group already, I'm going to be going through all that. So don't worry about that.
hey, can you do me a favor though?
Yeah.
Could you check out the funnel I got right now? Because the funnel I'm using right now, that's the one that lead pages taught me. I just want to know, like, but they said it was like the highest converting
Uh-huh.
out of all of them. So I just want to know what you think about it, if I should keep it or not.
Okay. Yeah.
'Cause I can have more than one funnel, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No, you definitely can have more than one.
Yeah.
Because let me share my screen with you real
That took me all damn day to make, so I don't feel like deleting it.
quick. Yeah.
Having trouble.
All right. It's looking like doing this video's taking up all my pages and gonna load. So I'll have to go over that next time. But that's pretty much all I have. If you don't have any other questions other than that, and then like I said, I'm gonna be going over everything in detail as well. Today I just wanted to kind of do an overview of everything and where we're heading.
Yeah, that was dope. That was a great job, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, I learned a lot of valuable information today.
Thanks. And then if you ever need anything, just feel free to message me anytime on Facebook or
You
send me.
best believe I will. Yeah. All right. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
All right, and then I wanted to leave you with something to think about. I'm going through some videos. I'm about to start a book on team building,
Okay.
um, which is huge, of course, in the affiliate marketing and stuff like that. Because if you build the bigger the team you build, the less you got to work. So one of the things that's important. I always talk about people, and Dale Carnegie. You're reading his book. It's real important to try and build those relationships with people.
It all seems like common sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Most of it does, but I mean, you'd be surprised that some of the people that you
Don't
talk
do it.
don't
Right.
don't know about some of that stuff.
Right.
There's a few things in that book that for me to should have been common sense, but it wasn't, and I learned a lot from that book as well. But you know, at the end of the day, we're in a business where we're constantly having to deal with people, so we need to constantly be trying to do stuff that's going to teach us about people. So reading books like that, How to Influence People, that's important. Building relationships with people is important. But, what you need to do is, be providing people with so much value and, be so interested in people that, they can't say that, oh, well, you're just doing this for the money or, oh, you're just doing this for this because, you know, you're taking time out of your day. I'm not getting paid for this hangout right here. This is, something that I'm doing to provide, value for, anybody that joins my group. So, anything with value that you can do for somebody, they look forward to that. And, at the Vegas event, we were at a hotel, the Westin, and just looking at some of the employees there, and looking at what I learned from that Dale Carnegie book on how to influence people.
Mhm.
You know, the majority of people that you come across, outside of your family and friends, they're pretty rude. You
Yeah.
know.
Assholes.
And after reading that book and stuff, I can't believe how many just rude people that there are out there. So, when you do something like this, when you do something for somebody that, you're not expecting anything back, or, you're not, trying to push them to do something really that they don't want to do, people look up to that. And, some people, might not even really be interested in your product, but because you're providing people with so much value and you're, going out of your way to do stuff for people, there's going to be people that just join just because of you, because they want to follow you and they want to, be doing what you're doing.
Well said.
Just remember that, in everyday life, just try and each day do stuff that's gonna provide people with value, and in turn, all that can happen is it come back to you. You
Right.
know, the more good you put out there, the more good that's gonna come back to you. So, yeah, at the end of the day, we want to make money and all that, but that's not really. I'm starting to learn that that's not really what's important. Just making money. You
Mhm.
know, now that I am making money and that I am doing good, if it was, the only thing that I was concentrating on was just money, money, money. Once I got that money, then what am I gonna do? Now
Exactly.
now what? The money. money is not, what drives me anymore. What drives me now is, helping people out and, seeing other people successful because, there was a time when, I wasn't doing good. I've been in network marketing now for 8 years, and the majority of that time I was not doing good. Up until I wasn't doing good probably till maybe a year ago. That's how recent it's been.
Yeah.
So, I know the struggle of not getting any sales and talking to people who always tell you no, and I don't want other people to spend as much. There's no sense in me letting people spend years of their life trying to figure out what took me years to figure out when I can sit here and help them succeed faster because I know it's only going to come back to me. And this is what it's all about now for me, is just helping other people and being free, because there's no better feeling.
Than being free.
Well, for me, there's no better feeling than to go into a restaurant or something and not have to worry about do I have enough money to to buy something, or going somewhere with my kids and then asking me for stuff and me having to worry about whether or not I have the money to buy whatever it is for them. And I don't think that anybody else have to struggle and go without, you know with all the money and opportunities that are around us right now. And a lot of sponsors and other companies, you know they're not helping the people under them because they think if they do that, it's going to take away from them, because they're going to get a smaller percentage if they don't sell that person themselves. But at the end of the day, they're only hurting not only their self, but the entire network marketing niche.
As a whole, yeah, as a whole, right.
Because I mean, all it does is make it seem, validate all these people that are saying, oh, it's a scam, it's a scam. But if I can go out here and show people how to do it the right way, and they start succeeding, I can show them, no, it's not a scam. Look, I've helped this person make this amount a month. I've helped this person make this amount a month. And that's only going to better everything for everyone, because once people start thinking that all these little companies are pyramid schemes and all this and all that, it's going to open it up the door for more people who wouldn't have joined in the past to join. Because once you can start showing that you're making all these results happen for other people, then it no longer becomes, nobody can say it's a scam.
Right.
How can you say that what we're doing is a scam when I'm making $10,000 a month? This person under me is making $5,000 a month. This person is making $5,000 a month. I mean, and then at that point, if they want to make, if they want to still continue saying that it's a scam, then I mean, just let them, because
Right.
there's no way you're gonna convince them
No,
otherwise.
it's stupid, man. I saw that one dude on your page, and you talking about I hate money. You know him personally?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was just joking with
Oh,
me.
I'm about to say, yo, get this dude
I,
off of the
I've
page.
known him for a long time.
Okay,
Yeah, he was just
cool.
messing.
Okay.
Yeah, because he knows me from back when I wasn't doing good, and I was all
Uh,
back when I was calling up everybody and
I did the
spam
same thing.
my link everywhere.
I did the same thing.
he, he was always asking me, what company are you in now? What are you?
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
So I mean,
One
just
more question.
yeah.
How you get the teeth so white? You keep a white. Yeah. How does that? How do you do that?
Um, I think it's because I don't drink. I try and stay pretty healthy, so I don't drink like coffee. I don't smoke cigarettes. I pretty much drink water all day, and I brush my teeth regularly.
Yeah.
Else, but I think because I don't drink soda or don't drink coffee or anything like that, that it helps out a lot.
Okay.
A lot of people ask me
Yeah, it's bright as hell.
that. So yeah, that's all I have. I'm glad we could sit here and just talk for a little while about stuff that doesn't even have to do with what we're doing. But I
Yeah.
hope I hope somebody that's gonna watch this afterwards finds some value to this, and maybe they snap and have a moment to where I gave them an idea that makes them successful in the future or something. I always like to think that something that I said somebody took to heart and it
Right.
changed their life or something.
Yeah. That's
So
cool, man.
yeah, and also be sure to check out the funnel tomorrow. They said that it's gonna go live. I think at midnight tonight.
I
So
got an email already saying something.
oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't got anything yet, but it's supposed to be going live here pretty soon.
Oh, never mind. I had to promote your new phone.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess that's kind of.
Yeah, it might be already in there.
Oh
Um,
shit! I'm about to watch that.
what's that?
I'm about to watch that. There's
Okay.
a there's a thing you can do. A video.
And then also on the new funnel, just so you know, they're gonna be offering people like a 5-day free trial of it. So I think that that's gonna help us out a lot because
Yeah.
um, once people start looking at the actual training and what we have to offer, um, there's no way you can say that this isn't, something that's gonna work or, you because this is stuff that, places like, Best Buy is doing. Best Buy is getting subscribers. They've got captured pages. They might be selling electronics. They're not trying to get you into any type of affiliate program.
Right. Right.
That's what any big company does. If you go to any big company's website, they always have a button up there to subscribe. And
Right.
once you subscribe to that list, they're going to be sending you emails trying to build value and get
All
you.
the damn time.
Yeah, and so I don't know why some people think that because they're in an affiliate company or whatever else that they don't need to be doing the same thing. If
Right.
is doing something and making millions of dollars, I'm gonna do the same thing. And
I'm putting that in my video.
what's that?
I'm putting that in my video. That Best Buy thing. I'm putting that in my video.
Yeah,
Selling
yeah,
point.
me too. I mean, the best thing to do is tell people stories about stuff.
Yeah.
And another thing that you have to do and you have to realize is that if you want something, there's no reason you can't get it. If it's something that you want to do and you're not getting it, it's more than likely because you don't want it enough.
Yeah.
When you want something, before I get into that, who was it that said that? I think it was Dave Wood at the event. He was talking about some guy. Let's just use it as an example. His name was Robert. Robert was at this event, and his sponsor, whose name was John, you know, was making $1 million in the affiliate company that they were in.
Mhm.
Well, after the event, Robert went up to John and was like, "Hey, John, man, I've been struggling it, trying to get people to sign up. How can I be successful, like you're successful?" And then, he tells them, "Okay, if you want to be successful, I'll tell you, here's what you do. meet me at the beach at 4 a.m. tomorrow morning, and
Right.
I'm gonna show you how you're gonna be successful. So, he goes to the beach, and before he even went the whole day, he was thinking, man, how is me going to the beach gonna make me successful? But he went anyways because this guy is making $1 million a year. So I mean, if he's telling me to go to the beach, I'm gonna go to the beach. So he goes down to the beach, and he goes up to his sponsor and he says, okay, I'm ready to be successful. I'm ready to do this. I want to make as much money as you're making. Tell me what I need to do to be like you. So his sponsor says, okay, John, do you trust me? And he says, yeah, I trust you. And he says, do you trust me 100%? He said, yeah, I trust you 100%. He's like, okay, I want you to go, walk a few feet into the water. So he walks into the water, and the water starts coming up to about his knees. And his sponsor says to him, hey, okay, do you still trust me? And he says, yeah, yeah. And so he says, okay, go ahead and walk a couple feet further. And so he walks a couple feet further, and at this point, the water was about to his waist. And his sponsor asked him again, "Okay, do you still trust me?" And he was like, "Yeah, I still trust you, but how is me walking out into this water gonna make me successful? How is this gonna make me be like you?" And his sponsor tells him, "Okay, I want you to walk about 5 feet more." And at 5 feet, the water comes up to about his neck. So the only thing that's sticking up out of the water is his neck. And his sponsor, walks up beside him. The water was up to his neck too. And he asks him, "Okay, do you still trust me?" And he says, "Yeah." The guy tells his sponsor, "Yeah." And his sponsor grabs his head and pushes it under the water and holds his head under the water. And the guy is, flailing his arms around, trying to get his head out of the water. And his sponsor keeps just pushing his head down into the water. And he's, waving his arms around, trying to get his head out of the water. But he's so far in already, he can't raise up anymore because he's so far out into the ocean. And just as he was about to, not stop breathing and start breathing in the air, the sponsor lets his head up, and the guy looks at him. He's like, "What the hell? Why'd you do that?" And he goes, "Okay, you told me that you wanted me to teach you how to be successful." And he asked him, "What were you thinking while I was holding your head under the water?" And he said, "I was trying to breathe. That was all I was thinking about." He said, "Well, when you want to be successful as much as you want to breathe, when I was holding your head under the water, that's when you'll succeed. When you want to be successful as much as you wanted to breathe while your head was under the water."
Yeah.
And it really is that easy. When you want it enough, we give you the tools and everything. It's not hard. I mean, at first it might seem a little difficult to set up a capture page, but after the first or second time, it's nothing. It's easy. So nothing that we do is easy. But if you don't want it enough, and if you're not dedicated enough, you're not gonna succeed.
Yeah. I know who said that too.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know who said that. It was Eric Thomas said that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave said it at the event too.
Yeah. I know that story. Damn. That's
But
crazy.
that's all I have.
I would be his ass.
That's probably the fourth or fifth time I've said that's all I have.
And we still love
um,
talking.
yeah, just keep at it.
Uh-oh. I think that's it. It froze. It's my computer. Nope, it's not my computer. Well, go ahead and get off now because it froze. Yeah, so anybody still watching this, love to you all. And Good night.